Okay, from this point forward, I need for you to put your screen on full view. From this point forward, I need for you to put your screen on full view. Thanks. This is Every Man 2K, content creator of Everybody Loves Strong Mama Chrissy and Sansaray. I would like to thank you for sharing your time with me today. Shout out to all my chat room members and listeners who may be listening in your car, in the kitchen cooking, working out, or just listening while you work. Your time is greatly appreciated. Make sure you hit thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the notification bell and set it to all. Again, I thank you and I hope you enjoy this presentation. This is Everyday Man 2K, aka that Jolly Rancher, aka Pretty Ricky, what they call me, and aka that dude who be having the receipts. Before we begin, the membership program for my channel has been approved by YouTube and has been added with PayPal and Cash App as another option to express your support for me and this channel. I ask that you go ahead and join today and make yourself an official Day 1 member of Everyday Man 2K. There is a join button on the home page and links in the description box and at the top of my comments section. You will get an official members only badge, and I will be adding exclusives from time to time for you to access as a members only participant. Now, the price that I set is reasonable, and it's less than a 2-piece dinner from Popeyes, especially if you get the strawberry drink. So, go ahead and join, get your badge, and make them haters start crying like a baby. You know how they do. Wah, 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 wah. Why you like Ebony Man? Wah, wah, wah. We don't want you to like Ebony Man. Wah, wah, wah. And you take that badge and say, look, I rock with Ebony Man 2K the long way. Because not only is he funny to me, but that brother is thorough and he be on point with his presentations, especially with his receipts. So you either get with the program or you get to stepping and go kick a can down the street, because that would be a better use of your time than you trying to convince me to go against Ebony Man 2K. I got Ebony Man 2K's back 100%. And ladies and gentlemen, this is the main purpose of membership. It is to bear witness to the public that we are going to enjoy ourselves on this channel, and we got each other's back 100%. Okay, let's get it, y'all. Earlier this year, I had an interesting night, y'all. One night I was dozing in and out, and I was watching a panel discussion between Condoleezza Rice, Michelle Obama, Angela Rye, and the actress Lupita. They were all discussing the coronavirus from their personal and professional viewpoints. Condi spoke on the virus and how it affects us from a global perspective. Michelle talked about how she and Barack would have done things differently if they were still in office. And Angela went off on Trump, y'all, and talked about how he is so inadequate in situations like this. And Lupita shared some initiatives that she and her friends were putting together in Hollywood. Oh man, this was a beautiful and powerful discussion between some intelligent sisters. I was so proud. Then the phone rang. I was actually dreaming, y'all. And I woke up to this. The 4 baby mamas of YouTube. Strong Mama Chrissy was in Texas ordering food that went to her old home in Las Vegas because she forgot to update her address in her DoorDash account. My Jazzy Life walking around with a cucumber showing off her D-sucking skills. Now, out of the four, the reality for me can get it. Them damn cheekbones is what's up. But the only thing she got on her mind is where she gonna put her next tattoo. And then we got Liv's Life, who is smoking the hell out of some Newports and trying to get her back on with Gerard, who has on a wife beater with a gut. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Mamiana Gang, and today we are going to review and compare their YouTube performance to see who is the real queen of Mamiana. Okay, again, this is Every Man 2K, aka the King of Receipts. We're going to jump right into the numbers, starting off with Strong Mama Chrissy, then Jazz, followed by Liv, and then Ming. My source for these stats is socialblade.com. They are partners with YouTube, so they are spot on in providing the right numbers of subs and views. The earnings amount are based on an industry average of $4 per thousand views, which is a generic number YouTube provides for them. Social Blade does not have access to specific contracts between YouTube and the advertisers, so they have to go by a simple generic number that YouTube provides them as a trusted partner. Now, I have compared Social Blade's estimate for my channel against the actual pay, and they are indeed in the ballpark. Okay, so let's jump right in. We're going to be looking at the YouTube stats summary for all four of the Mamiana Gang. And let me make a note that right now we're only looking at YouTube main channels only. I know that some of them may have multiple channels and whatnot. I'm going to add those numbers and those views back in near the end when I do my summary. But for right now, we're just going to look at the main channels for each one of them. Okay? All right, so let's start off with Strong Mama Chrissy. Strong Mama Chrissy currently on our main channel has 129,000 subs. Her average daily views is 13,389. That's her average daily views on her main channel. That gives her an estimate of $53 a day at $1.6 thousand a month. Okay, so Strong Mama Chrissy, as of today, we're in November the 4th. Her average daily views is 13,000, giving her a monthly total of 1.6 thousand in revenue from YouTube advertisement. Okay, that's less than 2,000 a month she makes in YouTube advertisement as of today. Okay, now let's take a look at our graph to see how she's moving over time. Now, I don't know what happened in September of last year, but she had a big peak. She was popping back then. And like she was moving on moderately in 18 and 19, but in around June or July of last year, she had a big peak. And a lot of people tell me that's when she started smelling herself, during that peak of last year. But since that peak, she's been on the decline, as you can see on the graph. You know, she peaked around late summer of 19, and from that point on, she has declined in video views, and she has declined in monthly gain of subs. So that means she's not producing as much as she did then, and it also means that people are not feeling her as much as they did then. And this graph shows that. I'm sorry, this chart shows that. Okay? All right, moving on to My Jazzy Life. As of today, My Jazzy Life has 45,000 subs. Her average daily views is 18,000. Uh-oh. That number is already more than Chrissy at 13. All right? I'm just giving y'all context. Jazz is at 18. views a daily, 18,000 daily views. That average daily views is probably the most important piece of information about your YouTube performance because it tells you who's really feeling you. You know what I'm saying? Like if you have 40 some thousand subs, that says something. But what speaks even more is how many people are coming to you on a daily basis. All things being perfect, if you got 46,000 subs, then technically you should have 46,000 views a day if everybody was feeling you on a daily basis, right? Okay. But what we're going to see is in a lot of cases of the YouTubers, they have hollow sub counts, meaning a lot of them accounts may be dead or inactive or whatnot because they have a high sub count but have a low average daily views. Typically, your sub count and your average daily views should be the same or very close. Because if you got, say, 10,000 subs rocking with you, right, or sign up, then you should have close to 10,000 people coming to you on a daily basis. So my rule of thumb in looking at performance, if you want to look at the performance of a YouTube channel, ask yourself, does the number of subs equal the average daily views? If they're close, that's a well-performing channel. Now, if they got high subs but very low views, side eye, side eye, okay, side eye. All right, so Jazzy is at 46,000. Average daily views is 18,000. Gives her a daily estimated earnings of $73, and she's around $2,200 in advertisement earnings for the month as of today. All right. Now let's take a look at her graph. Nothing really sticks out for me. She seems like she's gaining in views all the way from 2018 to now. She's been gaining in views. So I guess she's kind of started off as a novice, but now she knows how to flip the script and work the game in YouTube, and she's getting views now, much more than she did a couple years ago. As far as her subs, she had a peak in January of January 2019. It fell a little bit off, and she's kind of, I guess she's stumbling along here in year 2020. All right. Okay, now let's go to Liv's life. I think y'all gonna be surprised. Liv's life is at 92,000 subs, but she is at 23,000 average views per day. If I'm not mistaken, that's more. That's way more than Strong Mama Chrissy. Chrissy's at 13 with 129,000 subs. Liv is at 23,000 average views a day at 92. Okay. Her average daily earnings is $93, and her monthly estimate earning is $2,800 a month. So that's closer to $3,000. You know what's really funny about all this, y'all? That all this flossing that they doing, when you take the number that they make per month and you put it in the bigger scheme of things, they might well be working at Walmart. Because what I'm seeing here is about $2,000 to $3,000 a month on YouTube. That's an entry level job at any company. Or that's around around 20 some thousand or 30,000. You might well be working at Walmart, yo. Because this is really ain't no money. Now I know they probably make a little bit of money on extra stuff on the side or maybe donations. But you can best believe that the hub of what they make is in YouTube advertisement. And right now I'm seeing around 2,000 to 3,000. Hell, Liv is leading. Liv is leading at 2.8. 2.8. Okay, so let's look at our graph. Now, this is a believable graph, a chart, I'm sorry, because her gain in video views in 2018 is consistent with her subs in 2018. So that's probably when she probably, because somebody told me that she transitioned from a reactor to a YouTuber because something happened where something she got a lot of exposure, and I'm thinking that's probably when it happened, October 2018. She had a big jump, then it kind of tempered down a little bit, and she's been consistent at that level since 2019. So she popped off October, the fall of 2018. It tempered down, and from that tempered down, she's pretty much been the same going forward. So this is the most believable chart that I've seen. I don't think anything is really bogus going on with Olivia. All right, now we got the reality of Ming. This is her main channel. She has 36,000 subs. Her views is only 2.3 thousand views a day. So out of the four, she's bringing the less views on a daily basis. Ming, Ming, Ming. You ain't dead weight, is you, Ming? You ain't dead weight, is you, Ming? You ain't even double digits, Ming. Everybody else double digits. Yep, everybody else double digits. You floating around with 2.3 thousand views a day on your main channel, man. Giving you $9 a day in average and $274 a month currently. Okay. All right. Let's take a look at your chart here. Seems like you were flatline from 2017 all the way to January of this year. You came. I guess you woke up from the dead because you. According to this, you were flatline for a couple years. Then you just, I guess, you woke up and said, "Hey, let me get rolling here." As far as views, and then as far as subs, you had a peak July of last year, went right back down. Then you kind of been stumbling here and there. So I guess you trying, baby. I think you look like a Jolly Rancher girl. I think you are my favorite as far as look. But baby, you gonna have to step up your game, reality to me. You gonna have to step up your game. Cause right now, man, the other three looking at you like, baby, you dead weight. You better be glad you cute. Cause if you weren't cute, they would have been kicked you out. All right, so let's go ahead and summarize this, and then I think we already know who the parent winner is. So let's put this on the table and see what we got. All right, let's get it. Well, all right, ladies and gentlemen, this is it. This is that candy right here. I was always told when you do presentations, make sure you have a one pager that can tell the whole story. Typically, it's called the executive summary. And this is it right here. Now, you can print this page out and give it to a 10-year-old or give it to an 80-year-old. And they should be able to look at it and comprehend what they're seeing. This lays it out as simply as I can. So this is the summary of YouTube performance. And I did a ranking by average daily views. And the winner, obviously, is Olivia. Her average daily views on one channel is more than Jazzy with her 2, Chrissy with her 3, and Ming with her 2. The years on YouTube, Liv has only been here on YouTube for 3 years, Jazzy 8, Chrissy 9, and Ming 11. The number of subs for this table, we're just using the number of subs from the main channel because there could be some overlapping when you look at two channels. You can't double count subs. So for right now, we're going to look at the number of subs just for the main channel. And for Olivia, that's 92,000. Jazzy, her main channel has 45,000. Chrissy, her main channel has 129,000. And Ming on her main channel has 36,000. Now the average daily views for Liv on her one channel is 23,000. When I added up the number of average daily views for both channels on Jazzy, the total was 21,000. And when I added up the number of average daily views on Chrissy's main channel, her cooking channel, and her Starla Omega channel, was only 18,000 views, y'all, on her three channels. So Chrissy, who's supposed to be the main leader of this group, only had 18,000 views over three channels, where Olivia had 23,000 on one. Okay, I just want to make that a note. All right, lastly, you have Ming at 6,000 average daily views on her Reality of Ming channel. And lastly, you can see the monthly earnings. Again, the Social Blade estimate is $4 per 1,000 views. So those average daily views gives you the monthly earnings. And right now, Liv is at 2.8 thousand a month. Jazzy is at 2.5 thousand a month. And Chrissy is at 2.2 a month. And Ming is holding down the fort at $747 a month. All right. And just a note to reiterate before, the average daily views include total views from the main channel and all side channels for Chrissy, Jazzy, and Ming. Also, monthly earnings are a total from all channels. And the source for this is socialblade.com. Well, all right. Apparently, the queen of Mamiana is Olivia. Who would have thunk it? So I added a little caption above this picture to kind of bring a little light to it. This little caption was inspired by Dr. Dre on his song Let Me Ride. So it says, live life raps. While them views keep spinning and them hoes keep grinning, I'll be eating my Doritos. While them views keep spinning and them hoes keep grinning, I'll be eating my Doritos. And of course, that was inspired by Dr. Dre on his song Let Me Ride. He says, while them D's keep spinning and them hoes keep grinning, I'll be rolling in my 6-4. Swing down, sweet cherry, stop and let me ride. But no, not Olivia. While them views keep spinning and them hoes keep grinning, I'll be eating my Doritos. Man, let me let y'all go. I'm going to leave y'all with a little celebration song for Olivia. We're going to celebrate it, good, bad, or indifferent. As of right now, she is the queen of Mamiana. Before we officially close out this presentation, I would like to take some time out to talk directly to my subs about this channel and the direction it is going forward. Now, if you are a hater in here lurking around in the bushes, don't leave. No, don't leave. I'm going to let you live today. I'm going to let you live. Just stay as you are and listen to a real Don when you see one. Maybe you can learn something from what I'm spitting and make better use of yourself instead of roaming around YouTube trolling and losing in life. Now, in the beginning of this video, I talked briefly about my new membership program that got recently approved by YouTube. The program membership is now added to the options of PayPal and Cash App as an option to support this channel in a financial form. Now, a lot of people have asked some questions about membership and donations, and I will address those questions now. I will talk about what membership means to me and what membership should mean to you. I will give you an overview of the upgrades and changes that I've recently made on my channel, and then I will touch base on the special project that I'm working on called Storytime with Ebony Man 2K. I will tie in how important membership and donation comes into play to ensure that this special project, in addition to my ongoing offerings, are a success. And lastly, I will close out with a few short time teasers to serve as a premise to what I will have in store once this project is fully supported and ready to go. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. This is Everyday Man 2K, aka that Jolly Rancher, aka Pretty Ricky, what they call me, and aka that dude who be having the receipts. Before we begin, the membership program for my channel has been approved by YouTube and has been added with PayPal and Cash App as another option to express your support for me and this channel. I ask that you go ahead and join today and make yourself an official Day 1 member of Ebony Man 2K. There is a join button on the home page and links in the description box and at the top of my comment section. You will get an official members only badge, and I will be adding exclusives from time to time for you to access as a members only participant. Now, the price that I set is reasonable, and it's less than a 2-piece dinner from Popeyes, especially if you get the strawberry drink. So, go ahead and join, get your badge, and make them haters start crying like a baby. You know how they do. Wah, 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 wah. Why you like Ebony Man? Wah, wah, wah. We don't want you to like Ebony Man. Wah, wah, wah. And you take that badge and say, look, I rock with Ebony Man 2K the long way. Because not only is he funny to me, but that brother is thorough and he be on point with his presentations, especially with his receipts. So you either get with the program or you get to stepping and go kick a can down the street, because that would be a better use of your time than you trying to convince me to go against Ebony Man 2K. I got Ebony Man 2K's back 100%. And ladies and gentlemen, this is the main purpose of membership. It is to bear witness to the public that we are going to enjoy ourselves on this channel, and we got each other's back 100%. Okay, let's get it, y'all. This is Ebony Man 2K, content creator of Ebony Man 2K. That's right. As of today, I'm officially changing the name of my channel to simply Ebony Man 2K. And I do this as a declaration of what my channel will be focused on going forward. I want to make sure that these haters out here keep peeing on themselves and yapping their mouth about what I ain't got and what I can't do, but yet I end up getting and doing the shit anyways. And don't worry, I will continue to keep my foot on the neck of Strong Mama Chrissy and Sansa Ray and any other YouTuber that I feel needs checking. Hey, that's what my green check mark is for, right? So don't let me catch you slipping, man. Now, let's take a look at the full screen, please. This is a pic of your boy in 1997 out on a date at Cheesecake Factory in Buckhead, Atlanta, on the street side patio. The breeze that night was perfect, and I just finished my favorite dish there, the chicken and shrimp jambalaya. The girl that is taking a picture of me is beautiful. She looks like a chocolate Barbie doll, and her nickname is Coco, and her close friends call her Co. I was lucky to meet her at Essence Festival at a Kid Capri party. We hit it off, and she got flued out to hang with 2K for the weekend. Now, there is a crazy ass story to this scenario I have just laid out for you, and I look forward to sharing it with you in my story time with Ebony Man 2K coming this fall. Which brings my attention to the right side of the screen. What you see are the results to a poll I created to get a feel on the topics of interest that you desire for me to share in my story times. The overwhelming two topics are my dating stories in Atlanta and my time spent in Rio, Brazil during Carnival. And you know what? I can do that. I can do that. My stories in those two realms are abundant with photos, videos, and audio for backup. Now, there is upfront cost associated with providing content for YouTube. If you look on screen, you can see what I have already spent in capital for YouTube. Now, I already had a desktop computer for heavy production, but I use a new laptop, an iPad, and cell phone to allow for mobility and make changes and updates to my channel anywhere in real time. In addition to these items, I plan to purchase a new studio mic to complement a full YouTube Live with cam. Also, there are production costs involved in making content for YouTube, especially to make the quality videos that I want to make for my story time. As seen on screen, it will require searching and sorting out relevant media files and staging those files by storyline before converting hard copy photos to JPEGs and CD audio files into MP3s. The time and money spent in production costs could range from $75 to $200 per video. This is why I ask that you help support my efforts in the form of the new membership offer, PayPal, or Cash App. I have a small group of active donors who I call the Super PAC that are consistently early adopters. They have already signed up as day one members, in addition to regularly donating via PayPal and Cash App. Again, the price that I set is less than a 2-piece from Popeyes, especially if you get that strawberry drink. Now, if I find out that you out here eating Chick-fil-A, oh, you better get to stepping and hit that join button because I know you can afford it now. This is your boy, Ebony Man 2K. Peace. And I'm out. Okay, I need for you to put your screen on full view. I need for you to put your screen on full view. What you see now is the most current version of my homepage for the Ebony Man 2K channel. What I wanted to point out to you is that I've created playlists by subject on my homepage, and you can see that in the center. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 playlists that I have featured. I have a playlist for Strong Mama Chrissy, a playlist for the Mamiana Gang, featuring Jazzy Life, Reality Ming, and Olivia. I have a playlist for Sansa Ray, I also have a playlist for good vibes only music that features um, my favorite artists, R&B artists, as well as some spoken word artists as well. And I also have a playlist for the YouTuber Kevin Samuels. I've done about 3 or 4 reviews on him as well that I've captured and saved for a playlist. So I wanted to point that out to you to let you know that I have playlists by subject for you to navigate my content. Uh, I backed out the additional music, or sometimes I do replays for Premiere. But after those are over, I backed out all the extra content and just have the regular commentary and material there before I put in the playlist. So I wanted to point out that this is an excellent way to navigate my content because I've already sorted it out by subject, and also it is the newest first. Now, one more thing I've noticed too that I tried out that I would like for you to try out is to try to, once you go to playlist, cast it or project it, if you will, onto your HD TV. I've done it and I highly recommend it because it's almost as if you're watching a cable network, Ebony Man TV, if you will, because you hit play and you can set your phone down or your laptop down and walk away and just let it play on your television. And it plays just like you're watching cable television, if you will. It plays one of my videos, then there's commercial in between, then it goes to the next video, and then there's another commercial, then it goes to another video, and it's pretty, it's self-controlled. You don't have to keep playing with it. You just set it up one time, hit play, and let it go. So if you can, once again, next time you start looking or watching my videos, try going to my home page and use the playlist. Everything is there for you. Like I said, sorted by subject, and the newest video is first. Also, an alternative to finding my content, you can type my name into the YouTube search engine, Ebony Man 2K, and no spaces. Ebony Man 2K, no spaces. Type that in the search engine, and it will bring you all of my newest videos at the very top. So those are the 2 ways I recommend that you navigate my content. One, just type my name, no spaces, into the YouTube search bar and it'll bring everything for you. Or just go to my homepage and use my playlist by subject, and everything is set up for you to roll, and just project it onto your TV and you'll be watching Ebony Man TV. Ebony Man, yes, yes. I have my own cable network now. Ebony Man TV. Just go to playlist, cast it to your television, hit play, then go and do whatever you got to do. All right, thanks. This is Ebony Man 2K. This is Freaknik 1994 at Piedmont Park, Atlanta. My toes are pedicured in Timberland sandals. I am poloed down with polo Bermuda shorts, polo t-shirt, polo cap, and a hoop earring in my left ear. Now, even though I'm poloed down, I'm wearing Hilfiger cologne. Because for whatever reason, that Hilfiger cologne emanating off my chest and off my shoulders is that candy. It's that lick. Now, I just met the girl to the left of me. She is a senior at Spelman, and she want to know, how many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop? I tell her 30. She say, I'll give you 50. Ladies and gentlemen, I am anxious to give you the rest of this story and more about Freaknik and dating in Atlanta in my series, Storytime with Ebony Man 2K. But as I mentioned in previous videos, as I step up my game, I ask that you step up yours. My donations right now are not bad. The same people are donating modestly, and I appreciate their support morally, spiritually, and financially. But now it's time for you to step up and join the fold. Whenever you get to a comfortable spot with me and your finances, I ask that you consider donating to support me in my efforts with this channel. I have already created an entertaining collection of videos on Sansaray, Strong Mama Chrissy, the Mamiana Gang, the Viper Pit, and Good Vibes Only music sessions. You can go to my playlist right now to see I ain't lying. And if I add story times with 2K, it will require additional production costs with the sorting and management of hundreds of media files. And let's be clear now, my stories are valuable. I have landed deals after sharing my stories with clients. I have been the talk of dinner parties with my stories. And I have kikied my way with some high caliber women with my story times. If I start these story times, you will not get enough of Ebony Man 2K. Now, I will leave you with my Cash App and PayPal handles later on in this video. The links to my PayPal and Cash App are in the description box below and at the top of the comment section. You can also super chat me if you choose to do so. And soon, I will be offering a membership option through Google Pay. This is Ebony Man 2K, aka that Jolly Rancher, aka Pretty Ricky, what they call me, and aka that dude who be having the receipts. Before we begin, the membership program for my channel has been approved by YouTube and has been added with PayPal and Cash App as another option to express your support for me and this channel. I ask that you go ahead and join today and make yourself an official Day 1 member of Ebony Man 2K. There is a join button on the homepage and links in the description box and at the top of my comment section. You will get an official members only badge, and I will be adding exclusives from time to time for you to access as a members only participant. Now, the price that I set is reasonable, and it's less than a 2-piece dinner from Popeyes, especially if you get the strawberry drink. So, go ahead and join, get your badge, and make them haters start crying like a baby. You know how they do. Wah, 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 wah. Why you like Ebony Man? Wah, wah, wah. We don't want you to like Ebony Man. Wah, wah, wah. And you take that badge and say, look, I rock with Ebony Man 2K the long way. Because not only is he funny to me, but that brother is thorough and he be on point with his presentations, especially with his receipts. So you either get with the program or you get to stepping and go kick a can down the street, because that would be a better use of your time than you trying to convince me to go against Ebony Man 2K. I got Ebony Man 2K's back 100%. And ladies and gentlemen, this is the main purpose of membership. It is to bear witness to the public that we are going to enjoy ourselves on this channel, and we got each other's back 100%. Okay, let's get it, y'all.